Hi, I'm Emily. I'm going to read you guys a book today. So, I'm an eighth grader, and I was in first grade 7 whole years ago. And my teacher when I was in first grade was Mrs. Tanny, and that's your teacher now, so that's pretty cool. So the book I'm going to read today is Room on the Broom. Mrs. Tanny, she told me that you guys are working on story structure and retelling the story. So while I'm reading the story, make sure that you're thinking of the character of the book, the characters actually, the setting, what the problem is, and then what the solution to the problem is. So let's look at the cover. So when you look, you can kind of see maybe who a few of the characters are going to be. When you look, you can also see maybe where the setting might be. Then when you look at the title, Room on the Broom. That sounds like it might be a problem. So maybe you can make a guess what the problem might be on the title. So that's what I'm going to read today. So let's get started. Make sure that you're thinking about those while we're reading, okay? Room on the Broom by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black, and long ginger hair and a braid down her back. How the cat purred, and how the witch grinned, as they sat on the broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed, and how the cat spat, when the wind blew so wildly, it blew off the hat. Down! Cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but the hat could not be found. Then out of the bushes, on thundering paws, there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, "I'm a dog, as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me?" "Yes," cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the fields and the forest they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from her braid, just like that. "Down!" cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree, with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with the bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied her braid in the bow, "I am a bird, as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me?" "Yes," cried the witch, so the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the reeds, the rivers they flew. The birds shrieked with glee, and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. "Down!" cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand in a fold of her cloak, "I'm a frog, as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me?" "Yes," cried the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors, the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat, and the dog and the frog. Down went tumbling into the bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. I am a dragon, as mean as can be, and which with French fries tastes delicious to me. No, cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help, cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near, with a glint in his eyes, and said, just for once, I'll have witch without fries. But as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of a ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark, and sticky, and feathered with fur. It had 4 frightful heads. It had wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, with a yowl and a growl, and a croak and a shriek, it dripped and it squealed as it strode from the ditch, and it said to the dragon, Buzz off! That's my witch! The dragon drew back as he started to shake. I'm sorry, he sputtered. I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly. And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. And then down flew the bird and jumped on the frog. Down climbed the cat, and phew, said the dog. And thank you, oh, thank you, the grateful witch cried. Without you, I'd be in the dragon's inside. Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, Find something, everyone, throw something in. So the frog found a lily, the cat found a cone, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well. And while she was stirring, she sputtered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zaggity, zoom. Then out rose a truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird, and a pool for the frog. Yes, cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. I had so much fun reading this to you guys, and I hope you had fun listening to it. It's a super fun book. When you're retelling the story, don't forget who the characters were, where the setting was, and then what the problem and solution were. So have fun retelling this story, and thanks for letting me read you today. Bye!